Hey, thanks for clicking the link. I'm Matt.
I'm Kathy.
And this is Outdoors for a Change. We're on a brand new lake today. We've never fished before. We bought a fishing book that says this is a great fishing lake. It says there's huge fish in this lake. Bass, panfish, pike, you name it. We're going to go after it all. Let's see what we can catch and let's have a lot of fun and maybe we can get a catch and cook out of this. Nothing yet. Big shutout. First time I've ever been to this lake. I'm not saying I'm getting nervous, but it's all shallow through here. Looks like there's another channel right here. It's just so shallow. Looks like that's a channel into another lake. I don't want to go there. I'm gonna go see if I can find a drop off somewhere. Yeah. There's one. Oh yeah, baby, a little pike. Pike. Well, I think I just caught lunch. He's 21 inches, 20 and a half actually, and I have to look up the specs on him right now because they used to be 24, I think, here in Michigan, that we could keep them, but then they changed the law. So let's look it up. Well, good news, I can keep them. I can keep up to 5 a day, no size limit, and only one over 24 inches. Well, he was 20 and a half inches, so he's gonna be tasty. I'm gonna put him in the bag. We're gonna take him home and we're gonna cook him, but let's see if we can catch some more in the meantime. What? Another one. Pike. Oh, he snapped me off because I didn't have a leader. Do that. Fillet it. That was a lot of fun, but it's kind of tough going on the new lake, isn't it?
It is.
We had no idea where the fish were. No idea. I did find a drop off, and that's where I caught the 2 pike. I caught the 1 pike, rather. We'll eat that one. The other one I latched onto it, and then his teeth just cut through the line. We would have had 2. But let's see what Kathy caught, and let's see if we're going to go hungry today, huh? Kapow! This is a nice sized bluegill. Give you some perspective.
I found the hole right at the end.
Oh. It's amazing what experience on the lake does, because you just know where the holes are, you know what time of the day to go out and what baits to use, for the most part. We didn't know any of that. Just have a book and it said, hey, there's some good fish in here. And it was decent. We're gonna get these fish home so we can clean them up and get them cooked up. We're hungry, and let's cook these bad boys up. My filleting skills are atrocious, as you can tell, but we got a little bit of meat from that small pike. I mean, this is all boneless. That's not too shabby. That's going to do us well. Females. This must be a female bluegill because the scales come right off. The males kind of have a bulge right there in their forehead, and also the scales come off a lot harder, at least up here in Michigan. I don't know if that's the case where you're at. We're not going to fillet these. And these, I keep the top fin on, run my finger along the edges here because that's where it's easy to miss scales. And my mama used to give me heck over it because that's where I would miss them. I thought I was great at cleaning fish, but she knew better. All right. Cleaned up, this is what they look like. Fins still on, those will pull right out when it's cooked. And I'll show you how to avoid the bones too when you eat it. The recipe we're using for lunch today is Drake's Mix, real simple. It's a dry rub, you don't have to mix anything with it. We'll take just one of these smaller ones I butchered, throw it in. All right, we're done. We'll see what it tastes like. This is the first time I've ever cooked pike this way, right?
Yep.
And one time I cooked it over the fire. We made some pike nachos, and I'll put that video link right up here somewhere. But this time I filleted it. It came away with 5 fillets. It was supposed to. I think it came up with 9 fillets because, well, I didn't do too well on it. But I did get the meat. It's all down here along with the bluegills. And now we're going to do a taste test. Here we go. This is the pike. That's really good. No bones. Boneless pike. That's the first time I filleted it like that. I didn't know I could do it, but I looked at YouTube on the way home from catching it, and I said, hey man, I'm going to do this instead of putting it over this fire in this spigot. Really good, but let's see if Kathy likes it. What do you think?
Ooh.
You like pike that way?
That's good.
Should we start keeping pike?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like catching pike too. They're a lot of fun. Pull this bone right out. Yep. You know what you're doing. And the fins came right out, right?
Yes, it is.
Look how easy the fins came right out. So you got to get your fingers a little greasy. You could do it with a fork too. It's doable.
Ooh.
What's better?
I love both. These both taste really good.
But if you had to pick,
Pike.
the pike?
Pike. I love bluegill, but man, I really like that pike.
You've made it to the end of another episode of Outdoors for a Change. I don't know how you did it, but you did it. You're here, you made it. If you enjoyed this video or you liked any element of it, could you do me a favor and hit the like button? That would really help my young channel out. Also, if you could subscribe, that really would help my channel out, and that would be really cool in my book. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next episode.